I'm just checking. First of all, why is... For some reason my computer, is switching what it considers display 1 and 2 all the time. Which is why my stream, sometimes when I log in, and I should check this before I log in, but it doesn't happen very often, but it's been happening more often of late where it's switching. But anyways, I want to look at copyright claim. One of the copyright claims I got, because I want to remove that song. It's Ancient Stones from the Elder Scrolls on. So what I do is find that in my videos, and I remove it. And in my playlists, and I just remove it. Ancient Stones. There. Then it must be my other Skyrim Oblivion stream. That's the very first song removed. Save changes. Okay, so for today, I was thinking about it yesterday, and what it occurred to me was the reason I was struggling doing some of the quests right now on my warrior, all the 45 quests that I have, the 45 to 47 quests. I realized why I was struggling. One of the reasons why. One, my other warrior that I leveled to 60 on hardcore, who had better gear for sure. She definitely got some drops. She was using some blue items and stuff. She had better gear, no doubt about it. But the other thing I realized is that I was using very frequently, the dragon buff, the rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. In fact, it was so commonly used for hardcore players that, there's websites you can go to that tell you when guilds are supposedly going to drop those buffs in game, right? But anyways, I was using that a lot, and actually, just out of curiosity, let's see if we can even find. Let's see. Let's take a look. I know we need to go to playlists. Playlists. Let's look at. This one. And if we go to play like number, it should be similar to where I'm at right now. So let's go to like 60. Let's go to 70. Level 46. So let's go back to 45. So here is a 4-hour stream that I did when I was level 45. I don't know why it's not letting me stream at a higher quality though. That's makes no sense. That makes no sense. Let me try the one before it. Yeah, that's really weird. You can see here's the string getting ready to start. So here we go. I'm level 45, but what I really want to look at is what am I doing, and do I have the rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer? I'd love to go back and watch these videos and actually get a screenshot of what kind of gear did I have. And you can see I don't have rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer, but look what I'm killing. I'm killing level 39 mobs, which obviously at level 45 is easy for me to kill. Okay. I don't have the rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. Killing these guys, farming them. I took a much more grind mob leveling approach on my last warrior. I don't know if it was really because I was like afraid of doing like higher level quests, but maybe I just found out and I had forgotten that on that warrior, when I tried to do those higher level quests, I was basically getting my butt handed to me. Because I'm out here and I'm killing level 39 mobs. So it's very interesting. Go back and look at these videos and see what was I doing. Like again, I'm still killing level 39. So let's fast forward. And I had a lot of AFKs on the stream, it looks like. I'm gonna pause that real quick.
50.
Still killing.
That is
about
so
half.
cold. I actually broke my glass.
About halfway. Reptilian. see Ree anymore. It's funny how people come and watch my stream, and then over time they just kind of fade into the mist, and they fade into nothing. And I'm still, look, level. So that's interesting that I was grinding green mobs. I mean, low-level green mobs. And I did it for quite a while. So let's go to the next video and hope that we can get this one in a higher quality. I don't know why it's not letting me go to a higher quality on this one. That really annoys me. But we'll still be able to see what I was killing. I'm still killing the same. So I killed these guys for what looks like about... I mean, I just killed them. I killed them for an entire level, it looks like. I ground those mobs all the way to 46. Now, what's interesting is now I'm in Airy Peak. I wish I could get the better quality on this video. Well, let's go to the next video. So right now we're level 46. Let's go to the next video, and hopefully we get for better quality. Okay. Okay, and we are in the hinterlands. How can that guy be level 41? Holy shit. You gotta be kidding me. I always thought those mobs in that zone were lower level. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could have gone there like literally like 2 levels ago probably. I could have gone there 2 levels ago. So this is something that, you know, take notes. Like if you're leveling a warrior and you don't want to do like level 45 quests when you're 45 because your gear like mine really sucks, I'm going to tell you what you can do. You're not going to like it, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go to the hinterlands. And I've been wanting to go to the hinterlands, but the reason I hadn't gone to the hinterlands is every time I look there, I only have 1 quest there right now. But you can see these are like 40, it says 45, 45, 48. This quest says 47. And I'm thinking, well, this can't be that much, you know, better than Daenerys. But I just looked at that video of me killing trolls in the hinterlands, and the troll was level 41. I'm like, how can the quest be considered a level 45 quest? Sometimes, that's another thing about Blizzard. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they consider a quest, even though the mobs you're killing might be like level 43. They'll label the quest, or whoever labels these, gives the quest these numbers, I don't know who. They'll label it as a 45 quest. I don't know who comes up with that number, right? But the hinterlands is also good for mining, so it's actually great for mining. So it looks like we are, as long as that's correct and that those mobs are 41 to 40, I think they're 41 to 44 now that I think. If that's correct, then yeah, we're going to go to the hinterlands. We're going to be there for a couple levels. What do you say? Well, you always disagree with me killing green mobs, but there's, when you get to a certain point where you can't handle the quest that you're doing because the mobs are kicking your ass, it's like, well, what other choice do I have? But yeah, the hinterlands was weird because when I looked at the quest there, they were like 45, 46, 47, and I'm like, well, this isn't going to be any better than Daenerys. But I just looked at a video, and the mob was like level 41 there. And what I like about killing the trolls is you have the repeatable necklace turn in, which gives you experience. So not only you get experience for killing them, you got the troll necklaces you can turn in. It's not a lot of experience, but it's experience, man. More experience. So we're going to grind out, I think, all the way to 47. Or at least 46, which is only half a level. But what do you always say? They're laid out, so they go from left to right? Well, yeah, but a lot of zones do that. A lot of zones do that. Stranglethorn Vale does it geographically, right? You go into STV, the mobs are like level 30. You get down to about here, the mobs are like level, 35. Get down to here, the mobs are like 38, 39. You get down to here, they're like 42, 43, 44. I mean, STV is that way. A lot of the zones are that way. So that's no surprise. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of zones are like that. But I didn't remember that zone was like that. So that's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't remember that the hinterlands was like that. But the quest is weird. Like, okay, so here's the difference, Phil. Like, if I do an STV quest, and it tells me to go kill a bunch of panthers, right? Young Panthers. It'll tell me the quest is level 30. Guess what? The mobs are also level 30. But now I've got these quests in the hinterlands that say do this, but the quest is 45. But the mobs are like 41, 42, and 43. That's why the hinterlands is a little... We're going to look at it. We're going to go and see. We're going to pick those quests up. I'm going to have to drop some quests out of my log, unfortunately. But ones we can re-pick up, you know. Yeah, the horde camp. You get over to that side. Yeah, they're much higher level. Those turtles are like what? Like 49, I think? I think the turtles on the shore by the horde camp are 49. But that's where I was struggling. I was like, man, what am I... But I thought about it, Phil, and one thing that I did have on the other warriors, I had better gear, and I was getting Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. Not all the time, but I was getting it fairly frequently. You know, and that definitely is a huge help. Well, you know, I'm going to tell you what my wife always tells me, Phil. I just don't listen. I'm going to tell you what my wife always tells me. Sometimes people tell me stuff, it goes in one ear and right out. It's not that I don't hear you, I do hear you. But then the way my brain works is my brain's always thinking about 10 things at once. That's just the way my brain works. I'm very like, you know, my brain's always like thinking about a lot of stuff. So people say stuff, I hear it, but then it immediately gets dismissed because I'm thinking about something else. So you probably told me like 5 times, oh, maybe you can do the hinterlands. And I probably was like, no, man, no, that's not going to work. But I did look at the hinterlands like a bunch. Like I've looked at it like 2 or 3 different times. Because I know it's one of my favorite areas. And I'll tell you why it's one of my favorite areas is that first camp, right? You know where you do the cages and you go open up those cages? That first camp where you open up 2 cages? That camp right there, I've gotten more 14-slot bag drops from those mobs than any other mob in the game. So, and I'm guarantee you, if I farm there for 2 hours, we will see a bag drop. That's how frequently those guys drop 14-slot bags. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I bet, for example, if I grind there for 5 hours, I guarantee you will see a bag drop. In 5 hours, 100%. I will even go out on the limb and say 100%. If I kill those mobs for 5 hours, we're going to see a 14-slot bag drop. That's how confident I am in that area to drop bags. It looks like BC. What, Burning Crusade? I like that zone. Yeah, I like the hint. I like Airy Peak. It's such a weird zone. Like when you go to the map, like let me hide Questy. If you go to the map, it's weird. It's easy to like miss it. You're like, oh, well, here the hinterlands. I guess it isn't. You know, Airy Peak is hard to hit. Like, you're always looking for like Airy Peak, right? And I always like when I first thought of it, I thought that the Airy Peak was this little triangle square, right? This little triangle piece right here, right there. But it's not. It's the whole section. But it's Airy Peak is really this area here. But when I first played it, for some reason, I always thought it was British Columbia. Okay, cool. But when I first played the game, like, you know, years ago, I always thought Airy Peak was like a zone for some reason. You know, go to Airy Peak. I have never been to British Columbia. I'm tired. I need to drink some of this caffeine, guys. I'm tired. We were out shopping today. I went to Rollin' Oats, which is a really, really good health food store. Got some really, really good stuff, healthy stuff. And then I went to a park. I went to 2 different parks today, actually. Walking around, checking out some nature in IRL. I guess you could say in RL, or you could say IRL. I like in RL. Checking out some nature in RL. But also, yeah, there's a trainer. Yeah, I know where he's at. The engineering trainer is right. I think he's right here. He's either right here or, excuse me, or right. He's here. He's either right here or right here. He's one of these 2 locations. But he's right up in these mountains right here. I think it's right here, or it could be here, but I think it's over here. I think it's pretty close. I do think it's right here. But it's right around there. He sells one of those mechanical dragons, I think. Doesn't he do like a mechanical dragon? So, yeah, like a mechanical dragon. Yeah. Yeah, and the other good thing is like those guys drop a lot of bags, but there's a lot of good mining nodes there too. There's quite a bit of mithril ore, and yeah, I mean, I like the zone. I've always liked that zone, and I've always thought it was one of those zones that probably, at least back in the day, at least back when I first started playing private servers, because I never really leveled in that zone all the way back in 2004, 2005. I just didn't. I skipped that zone entirely. I just skipped it. But when I started playing private servers about 4 years ago, I kind of just, I don't want to say discovered the zone, but I started doing quests that led me to the zone. And I really started to, to appreciate the zone. And of course, if you go to, let's see. If you go to my video series, my protection paladin level, look where I'm at. I'm level 45, and where am I at? I'm in, I'm in the hinterlands or whatever, area peak area, and I'm killing these trolls, right? And this is how I leveled my protection paladin on private servers, on private vanilla servers. And this is what I did. I would literally kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so like 7 mobs at once. And these mobs are all pretty much all 41, right? But I would sit here and AoE down, 5, 6, 7 mobs at once. And that's actually how I leveled my protection paladin. So good times. Good times. Yeah, I'm just a little bit mad that I didn't realize that those guys were such a low level. I would have preferred to go farm them maybe back when I was like level 43 or 44, but this is fine though. Better late than never. Yeah, I was very good at I was supremely good at AoE grinding on my paladin. I was so good at it, like I knew, I always knew what I could handle, like how many I could handle. And I knew very early in a fight if it was going to go badly, 2 iron ore, okay. I think somebody got that chest and says, I don't want iron ore, and they just left the iron ore. But yeah, the nice thing is it does have the repeatable, necklace quest turn in. And those guys drop a lot of magic. I've gotten a lot of bags. I have gotten blue items from them. Not a lot of blue items. The most blue items I've gotten have come from Nagas. Nagas and those freaking hippogriffs. Those hippogriffs in Feralus, for whatever reason, were dropping blues and purples. I always think in World of Warcraft, and it's one of those things, who knows if this is true, but I definitely think that if you're killing mobs that wear plate armor, they drop more plate gear. If you're killing mobs that wear leather armor, they drop more leather gear. But if you're killing mobs that are magical in nature, they drop more magical gear, right? If I'm killing dragons, I'm expecting to see magical items. If I'm killing a hippogriff, which I consider to be a magical creature, I expect to see more magical items. Whether or not that's true or not, I know it's true of the gear. I know for a fact that if you kill leather guys that wear leather armor, they're going to drop more leather gear than they will mail. If you're killing guys that are wearing mail, they'll tend to drop more mail gear than they are going to drop leather. So, yeah, I got two blue items from the hippogriffs. Yeah, I got 2 blue items from the hippogriffs in the same day. I think it was in the same day. And then I got a purple dagger from a water elemental in Feralus. And yeah. So, but I like the trolls. The trolls drop lots of cloth. They drop lots of, now normally I would say they drop lots of herbs, which are good, but of course since I can't sell them on the auction house, they're not good. Maybe we'll stock them up in the bank, and when I hit 60, maybe someone in the guild will want them. I don't know. but they drop 14 slot bags, and I've seen them drop 14 slot bags because I've leveled them so many, I've farmed them so many times on my protection paladin. And of course, on private servers, the drop rates vary, but I actually farmed them a little bit on Classic WoW, and they dropped 2 14-slot bags in Classic WoW. So they did it in private servers, and they did it in Classic. So I'm going to go out there and say it's a good spot for 14-slot bags. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's any ore here. Probably not. Just grabbed this ore not too long ago. I'll take a look. Scanning. Oh, no, 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 Julian. No, 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 no. You don't want that. That's why I never had that on there, because we don't want that. Nice to be able to switch to battle stance automatically when you execute, but there's going to be times when you don't want to do that. Especially when you don't have tactic mastery in your berserker stance and you want to execute. Although, can you... Yeah, you can do it in berserker, so... Just level 45. I've been, you know, I've been leveling incredibly slowly over the last week, like insanely slow. So, but we're about to try to rectify that hopefully today and knock out a couple levels, I hope. See? Ooh, iridescent hammer. Yeah. Not that good. Would have been good if I would have learned that a long time ago. But how you doing, Russell? Yeah, we're gonna go to Wrathy. Now, Phil, if this ever happens again, please remind me that the mobs in Airy Peak area are level 41, because I just went to the map and I went in here and I'm like, you know, level 45, 48, level 45, level 47, and I'm thinking, man, these mobs must be at least 45, but they're not. So that surprises me a little bit. I'm still tired. I've been doing a lot more stuff lately than I normally do, which is good. I've been getting off my lazy ass and doing stuff. I've been adulting, let's put it that way. The ogre introduction. Sounds like a bear, doesn't it? But he's kind of like, you know. But yeah, you're right. It's almost as bad as a murloc. Yeah, not for the dragon that patrols the river. Yeah, there is one on the river. This river here, there's a dragon that patrols, especially through here. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have seen him before. He scared the shit out of me one time. All right, so let's check few more. Yeah. I'm done with that, Phil. Okay, we've got... Oh, shit. I didn't want to run to that guy. Let's grab this node here real quick. Also, there's chests that spawn here. Sometimes they spawn here. They also spawn right along the building here. And they also spawn down by the little building on the dock here. So if you guys are into chest farming. Oh, man. It was weird yesterday. I was drinking Coca-Cola and it actually was hurting my stomach, which is really rare. Means I'm either drinking too much soda or my stomach was just upset about something else. The troll does sound like a Quebec guy to me. Oh, yeah, we'll have to see the troll death because we're going to be killing a bunch of trolls pretty soon. So we'll get a chance to see that firsthand. I might end up using Berserker Stance a lot more. You know, like against the trolls. We'll see, right? Let's see if we can. Let's just ulcer from an ulcer from adult. Maybe that's what it was. It could be an ulcer from adulting. Yeah, I don't. Adulting's not something that I do very well. Probably. I mean, it is and it isn't. You know. So raw greater sagefish. The nice thing about the hinterlands is that there's a vendor not too far from where you from where you farm there. So that was actually pretty good for heavy leather. Heavy leather is used for some of my blacksmithing recipes, so it's certainly a good item to have. Not gonna need this. Trolling the trolls. Yeah, I'm just watching people level like 1 to 36, and I've leveled like 2 levels. I mean, maybe not 2, but like, of course I did, in all honesty, level the a couple hunters up to the 28 and 22, so, but still, I've been really just lagging on this character so badly. My playtime, I'm sure, is terrible. Look at that, 6 days. My other character, just so you guys know, my other warrior that I leveled to 60 on hardcore was already 60. Like, she got to 60 in like 6 days. It was like 6 days and a few hours. So she was already 60. I don't know what I've been doing on this character that's been taking so long. Probably the professions. We switched to blacksmithing, and that probably took... I probably put in a good, 13 hours just on blacksmithing. At least, And if you... Well, more, actually, if you think about all the mining. And then trying to fish for gear. Fishing for gear. I don't know what made me think I should fish this node, but apparently whatever sixth sense I have, it was correct because we're getting ironbound trunks out of it. But we're gonna have to get rid of something. Let's get rid of this heavy hide. I don't see me really needing heavy hide. Other mana. It's fine. There was a 52 mage that died today, I saw. 52 mage, and then like a few minutes later, a 35 something or other died.
Hey there.
We're gonna go to Iron Forge and see if we can't smelt this up. Actually, I always kind of wish I would smelt before I go to Iron Forge. There's less travel time because there's a forge right there. Oh well. I had a wonderful lunch today. I had a spinach, onion, mushroom, egg omelet with some wheat toast. Followed up with this really good vegan macaroni salad. Man, was that salad good. Of course, then I ruined my healthy all the healthiness by chugging down some Mexican Coca-Cola. It was good. We went to the health food store, and then we went to another like a veggie stand. So this veggie stand always has my dates, and I love dates. So I've got dates are such a great snack, man. I love dates if they're good dates, you know. Instead of having like something like a candy bar or whatever, or something sweet, I'll just eat like a date. What is this? Oh, we still haven't learned. Oh, this is engineering. We can just straight up sell that. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to go smelt this stuff. Jeez, going, dude. This is why I usually smelt it before I go to Ironforge. Oh, you guys didn't see where I ran into the lava, right? I was literally, because my mount key is right next to my auto run key. It's very easy for me when I want to hit mount to hit auto run like this. And I was standing right here and I wanted to hit my mount key, and I hit my auto run and I literally ran into the lava. I ran into this lava like a couple days ago, just ran right in. And I'm like, what are you doing? Luckily I was able to jump back out.
What can I get for you today?
Oh, but it was scary. It's
See you soon.
Certainly scared the shit out of me.
What's on your mind?
So now I kind of stand at an angle like this when I'm doing stuff, when I'm smelting. I literally will stand this way, just as a precaution. Let's just not run into the lava. Yeah, I did. I ran right in, and honestly, I don't think I've ever done that before, and I didn't know if I ran in if I could get out. So I didn't know if I could get out, but I was able to swim to the edge right here, and then I was able to jump up onto the ledge. There is a little bit of a lower lip over here, though. But yeah, I was able to get out, and I didn't even take that much damage. But man, it was very scary, you know. The strawberries, yeah, we have in the fridge right now. I have strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. I've got banana, grapefruit, orange, apples. I mean, I have like every fruit, and we have so many fruits here right now. I've got the vegan macaroni salad, which is actually really good. But for dinner, it's just going to be like a grilled chicken salad, I think, for dinner. I'm wondering if this was a ramp.
Watch your back.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's kind of scary to walk up there, right? It's like, okay. But there were characters that were like level 1 when I was like level 41, and they're like level 36 now, and I'm 45, and I'm like, Jesus, I am leveling so slowly. We're gonna go grind out some levels. We'll do some quests up there too, obviously, but honestly, at this level, if you kill monsters just nonstop to get from like 45 to 46, would probably take you like 4 or 5 hours. I mean, it literally would take that long. Unless you, I mean, you have to be in an area where you can just kill almost consistently, and you're gonna have to, you know, because you're a warrior, you're gonna have to, you know, regen. You have to eat or use bandages or something. You would have felt it. Oh, if I died doing that. Well, I'm like a cat. I'm very curious. So if I see something like that, especially if someone mentions it, I'm like, well, I gotta walk over there and I gotta look. You know, but I was very careful. I was very careful. I'm really tired. I don't know why I've been so... Oh, I know I've been tired. mentally. Everything that's been going on with him has really drained me. My wife too. She's very tired. We're both tired. Well, at 46, we do have an upgraded shield, but I don't anticipate I'll be using a shield too much, other than just when I'm trying to mitigate damage. You know what's funny, Phil? Though, is all those hardcore deaths that we see, that the ones we see where the warriors don't even equip a shield, or they say they don't even have a shield. If you're leveling a hardcore war, you better have a shield and a one-handed weapon in your bag. The one guy who died, that one guy, C-Dank, told me that the highest level sword he had, I think it was him. He's like, yeah, I have a one-hand sword in my bag, but it's like level 20. And I'm like, who cares? Like, who cares if it's level 20? If it's going to keep you from dying, use it, you know? Well, you have to have, I mean, you got to get that deep sleep, right? And it has to be, I don't know, it just has to be good sleep. I don't know. And of course, it can't be sleep while you're like drunk or have a bunch of alcohol in your system, because that definitely, you know, I figured out that calculation when I was in college, because in college I drank so much. I figured out that the formula, I called it drunk sleep, right? The formula for drunk sleep, as I calculated by extensive knowledge and extensive trial and error in college, was that if you go to bed drunk, it takes 3 hours of drunk sleep to equate to the amount of rest you would get from 1 hour of normal sleep. So you would need to sleep about 24 hours straight, drunk, to feel as if you slept 8 hours not drunk. And I'm 100% serious. I kind of calculated it out, and that's what it really kind of felt like to me, you know? Okay, we got a lot. I got a lot of stuff in the bank. We're not gonna need core stone, so we can get rid of that. We could probably, you know, I don't think we're gonna. Well, we'll hold on to the heavy stone in case I want to do some more steel items to level my blacksmithing. So we're gonna hold on to that. We shouldn't need tin bars, so I'm just gonna straight up sell that. We're not gonna need silver contacts. And what else? What else? What else? What else? We don't need this meat. But let's. I don't know if I can cook up that turtle meat.
Off with you.
I think I do have a recipe for that, but it's like really crappy. It's like 1 hot spice, 1 cold milk makes 1 of these. Although I do have 11, so I guess I should go ahead and cook it. He has a macro that throws on a shield and puts him in defensive stance and drops all targeting combat. Yeah, I mean, I just basically, I mean, I don't need a macro, right? All I have to do is hit Shift D. Shift D will automatically put me in defensive stance, put on my shield, put on my sword, and then I just do control middle mouse click, and that targets me. So here, I'll show you. So like, I could be running along dual wielding, and if I want to, I can just go boom boom, and I'm already look. Here, let's say I've got somebody else targeted. Like right now, I'm dual wielding, right? I can also go two-hand, but I don't have a two-hand weapon now. So I'm dual wielding, I got this guy targeted. For me to just do what you just said with cargo, it's just boom, boom, it's done. Like, you know, I can switch to shield in one hand and target myself in, you know, less than a second. Very quickly. I do have more, I can make some more, and I was actually thinking about making some, but we'll see. How many, was it hot spices? Spices, we need milk. We need milk, though. We need the milk. What about this turtle meat? I think we need soothing spices. Sage fish delight. All right, let's go.
Would you like to purchase something?
Soothing.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. I really need to finish my cooking quest, but we'll get it done. Why would you name your guild Spray Tan? Like what? What's the reasoning? I mean, it's just such a dumb guild name. Spray Tan. How would you like to be in my guild? It's called Spray Tan.
What can I do?
Because we like to run around in World of Warcraft with tan that we acquired by spraying it on. Because, you know, that just seems cool, you know. Spray Tan. Ooh. Just like, whatever. Whatever. Actually, you know what? We gotta vendor this other stuff we don't need, so.
How are ya? Watch your back.
I wonder if their sister clan is like, their sister guild is like natural tan. Or how about tanning bed tan? Bed tan.
What's on your mind? See you soon.
I don't know. People are weird. People are strange. People are wicked. When you're wanted. When you're strange, nobody remembers your name. Ugh. Big Man has joined the guild. His duo partner is Little Guy. Big Man. Are there any good death clips out there that we missed, Phil? I haven't really looked. So Asmongold has pretty much stopped playing World of Warcraft. Okay, here this video I was watching this morning. And I guess this mage, I don't even know who this mage is. Apparently he's one of the best mages. You know, Zaru, whatever. I don't really know this guy. And Asmongold, you know, why Asmongold stopped playing WoW? And they featuring best WoW mage, which is Zaru. And this guy's talking about why he doesn't like do like, why he's like changed up his stream schedule, kind of why he's not really playing, you know, World of Warcraft anymore. And it was just, all it was, you could have just prefaced the video of, I'm getting older. That's all that video is. I'm getting older. Like the guy's like, oh, I don't stream at night anymore. I'm streaming more in the morning, like when I wake up, and it's better. It's like I can tell you so many reasons why it's better than mine. One, you have more energy. Two, why you don't stream late at night? Because guess what? You've got a wife who doesn't want you up all hours of the night and then being tired as shit in the morning, right? And then the other one was like, the reason why he doesn't play WoW, because he's an arena player. Well, there's no arena queues until the afternoon. Because guess what? Who are all the big-time arena players? Most of them are younger. So they don't play during the day. Guess why? Because they're in school. You know? Seriously. I mean, the really top tier players, a lot of them are a little bit older, but a lot of the arena players, you know, the queues and stuff, they're like 16, 17, 18-year-olds or 20-year-olds. You know, when they get out of class from college or they get out of class from high school, then they queue up in arena. They're not playing during the middle of the day because they're in school. But it was just all like, I don't play WoW anymore. And it just sounds like, well, because you know what? Because you're growing up. You're getting older, right? You know? It's like, but then, because Asmongold's like, yeah, dude, this guy knows what it's all about. And I'm like, So he knows that he's getting older, and you know that maybe you're getting older, and maybe you don't want to spend your whole life playing video games, Asmongold. You know, you see his channel has become pretty much a reaction channel. Like, you don't really see Asmongold playing games anymore. Like, all his videos in the last few weeks, you know, and I don't really watch much of his videos. I usually watch a minute or two, and then that's enough to know pretty much what the whole video is about. He's not that deep. and it's all reaction. It's all reaction stuff, you know? Oh, it's physical rest, sleep, mental rest, switching up activities, sensory rest, step away from... Yeah, sensory rest for sure. Creative rest, look at some trees or some shit. That's pretty... Oh, you saw the TED Talk discussed all that stuff, huh, Phil? Yeah, I hadn't really thought about rest in all of those different ways. There's definitely mental rest. When I think of mental rest, you called it creative rest there. To me, that's like mental rest, because you're getting away from like the mental activities of life. Like, because when you're looking at trees, that's not a mental. It's not like you're stressing out. Like when I go out into nature and I look at trees and rivers and birds flying overhead, you know, that's mental rest, because I'm not calculating anything. I'm not thinking about talent trees. I'm not thinking about code. I'm not thinking about, you know, any kind of numbers or anything, or financial numbers. You know, I'm not thinking about those things. I'm just looking at trees, or I'm looking at a bird, or I'm looking at rivers. I'm just appreciating nature for what it is. So to me, that's you call it there. He called it creative rest. I call that just mental rest. But yeah, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree that there's different types of rest. See, there's a bird example there where I tried to mount up and I start walking forward. I've got it. I really want to change that keybind. The problem is the other keybind I like for my mount, which is 5, I use for casting my fishing pole. So I just need to get good. But yeah, Asmongold has turned into basically a reaction channel. Like, that's all he is. Asmongold reacts. But there's nothing wrong with that. The guy's getting older. He's not going to be around. Asmongold's not going to be one of those people that lives to a really old age. Not unless he changes his the way he takes care of himself, because he does not take care of himself, man. The guy's got teeth falling out. He did a video like a few weeks ago or something where he's like talking about how he like is gaining weight. Like, what he gained like 2 pounds. He went from, you know, 120 to 122. The guy is like, you know, he's just a skinny guy, you know. I don't think the guy's ever seen a gym. All he's ever seen is the Wendy's bag he has to pick up every day. Or whatever it is. Taco Bell. It's just... Oh yeah, he's just not ideal. I mean, he doesn't really convey a good message for kids, you know. And you don't want to grow up and be Asmongold. Just trust me, you don't. I mean, I think he's a nice guy. You know, he seems like a decent guy. You know, and I enjoy sometimes watching some of his streams, but only because he's talking about stuff I like. Because I like World of Warcraft, or I like MMOs. But I don't agree with his opinions. I think his opinions aren't that good. You know, and I certainly don't agree with the way he lives his life. I mean, the guy has got money. He just sits there and in his room and, like, you know, eats fast food all day long. It's like, no, that's... Yeah, that's, you know, and hopefully as long as YouTube doesn't do some weird stuff. You know how they did that one thing a few years back where they drastically reduced the amount of revenue you got. Well, I don't know if they drastically, but they changed the amount of... It used to be you didn't even have to have 1,000 subscribers. You know. And then they put that in place, and then they changed ads. They're always changing stuff so that they can keep more money. Yeah, he doesn't try to look after himself, but yeah, I'm not a fan of Asmongold. Like I said, I don't hate on the guy, but I think in his position he could do better, you know, because so many people do watch him, and he's got such a big audience. So. But he does. You know, one thing he does too, Phil, is it says he has another channel that he streams on, and he won't accept donations. He won't accept donations for people or anything. And I'm like, And the reason I kind of say, you know what, let people give you money, you know, because you have to think about your retirement, you know. I'm just saying, think about your future, you know. You may not think you need it now, but what happens, you know, your mom's gone. What happens when you have a heart attack because of all that junk you've been eating? You know, you may be rethinking some of those decisions. Whatever. I'm certainly no model citizen, that's for sure. It's not like I go to the gym every day, but I don't, you know, sit around in a room that's just littered with, you know, week-old bags of fast food. Ugh, it's disgusting. All right, so we do have. I think my quest log is entirely full, so we're not gonna do this one. We can always repick this one up. Honestly, I can probably dump all of these. Well, we haven't done any of this yet, so we can dump this one for sure. Yeah, we can always pick it back up if we want to. We can always pick these back up if we want to, because they're easy to grab.
Great to meet you. Be good.
But honestly, I don't really feel a whole lot like doing quests today, you know. What am I doing? Yeah, well, I don't think there's. I mean, if someone wants to give you money, I don't think there's anything wrong with you accepting it.
You got my attention.
You know, so.
Be good. How are you? Watch your back. Off with you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was like, did you hear me? I'm like, what am I doing? What I do when I'm not playing hardcore, Phil, is I jump. When I'm not playing hardcore, I jump across. I literally jump over here, like from the top here over to here. But because I'm playing hardcore, I really shouldn't do that because we could just outright die. So yeah, I mean, look at these mobs. They're level 41. I mean, I should have come here. You know, Phil, I screwed up. I should have came here at level 43, right? And knocked some of these things out. But, you know, now that I'm 45, I mean, it should be easier. There's a panic mode is PvP enabled. Yeah, I like this area a lot. I'm a big fan of this zone. Yeah, and they always drop the wild vine, which normally is a good thing, but since we're playing hardcore, we really can't do anything with it. So, kind of sucks, really. Yeah, the downtime from healing is what's going to kill me here.
Lovely.
We'll see. Cool, I got you. Yeah, these guys aren't doing any kind of death sound. It's French for the stallion? What?
Lovely.
Well, let's hope we get some 14 slot bag drops, or maybe some green items. We'll see. These guys tend to drop mail and leather. They do drop mail and leather, so we might get we probably won't get an upgrade, but because they're pretty low level. But
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
ooh, we just got a superior healing potion. We can certainly use that. That's the other thing they drop. They do drop potions. Fairly, not super regularly, but they do drop them. So they drop bags, they drop potions, they drop mage weave cloth and silk cloth. And they drop green items. So they're a really nice mob. That's why this is one of my favorite like mob grinding spots in the game, without a doubt. One of my favorites. And there's quite a bit of ore in the area too. I just had to throw in a whirlwind just for fun. Just for fun. Hey, what's up, Sonic? Those trolls, you gotta love them, right?
Lovely.
How you doing, Sonic?
Lovely.
Gotta love this 600 crit.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm already tired. Gotta at least get to 46. Come on. Gotta at least get to 46.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Try to go check your fridge. Yeah, my fridge is kind of crazy. I mean, ever since Amber got out of the hospital, I've basically gone out and just stocked our fridge with tons of just super healthy stuff, you know.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Holy crap.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You guys doing some damage.
You were screwed.
Oh no. Oh no. No, I didn't forget about shield wall. I was trying to save it. I was like, I don't want to use it. If I would have aggroed another mob, I would have had to use shield wall, but oh man. The problem was I wanted to run this way, but I turned, I saw that guy, and I'm like, oh crap, and I didn't want to run this way because I didn't want to get another wolf on me, and I couldn't run any direction. Like, any direction I went, there were mobs, you know? Yeah, I didn't forget about shield wall. I was just like, I don't want to use it if I don't have to.
Lovely.
But yeah, I was surrounded. I was like, well, definitely was surrounded.
Lovely.
We'll have to see what we get at level 46. It's going to be a big deal, you know, like 46 we get, oh, well, we get charged.
Lovely.
And that's about it. We might have to pick up Slam. I don't think have I picked up Slam yet? No. Slam's not really that good. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see. We got let's see. Cuss. Cuss. I'm not sure how good Slam is. Yeah, let's try it out and see. Doesn't feel like it's very good. 181. Only take it. Oh shit.
Lovely.
Is Slam? I always thought Slam was kind of like not really recommended. So Heroic Strike is 15 rage. So it's going to do more damage than Slam. Yeah, so really Heroic Strike is better Slam. You know? Yeah, it's pretty rough without pretty rough without you know, target dummies. Yeah, I don't like Heroic Strike. Slam's the same way. It feels like it's the same. Like, you know, it doesn't trigger like immediately. You know what I mean? But yeah, Heroic Strike sucks. I mean, honestly, Phil, you're gonna probably laugh, but I would like to level.
Lovely.
You're gonna laugh, dude. I would like to level a Protection Paladin. Yeah, it's very unsatisfying, and the warrior in general right now feels very unsatisfying. You know what I mean? Because the one
Lovely.
thing with the Protection Paladin is it you have a lot more options. You know, you're not really worried. Oh God, I got 2 mobs on me. I don't have target dummies. What happens if I get a 3rd mob on me? I can just straight out die. You know, you don't have. You know, those aren't paladin issues. You know, those just aren't paladin issues. Like, I'm a paladin. That's not an issue. I'll just heal myself. Yeah, you have to laugh, but I mean, honestly, at this point, the way I feel about the warrior at this level right now, I'd rather be playing a paladin at this level. Yeah, I'd rather be pulling like 3-4 mobs at once. I'd rather be playing a paladin. Oh man, how that is so funny, because the reason I didn't play a paladin is because I just feel like people don't want paladins. Like, people don't want a protection paladin. You know, like, nobody wants to protect, but the protection paladins are so good in undead instances. You know, they're so good. Yeah,
Lovely.
well, not only that, but you have more stuff you can do. There's nothing more satisfying. I'll tell you right now, there's nothing more satisfying in the world than when a combat's over, to be able to just hit a button and heal yourself to almost full. in just a couple seconds. That is so satisfying. It's like, oh, the fight's over. I'm a little bit dead, a little bit low on health. Yeah, whatever, holy light. You know, or if you're on a druid, same thing. You know, healing touch. Or if you're on a priest, you know, greater heal, flash heal, whatever. You know, greater heal. You know, there's nothing more satisfying than that ability to just be able to cleanse yourself, to cure yourself, to make those demons go away. Oh man, that guy beat my ass. It doesn't matter. Just heal myself back up to full. Let's go. You know, it's a very satisfying feeling. I think Cute Faith is going to live again. Cute Faith lives again! Or was it Cute, what was my last warrior? Wasn't it Cute Hardcore or something? I think it was. It was like Cute Hardcore. Cute HC. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm just like... Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you're not using that mana. You just
kiss your ass goodbye.
So like on a feral druid, you get to the point where you're killing like, you know, you'll kill like 3 mobs in a row, and after 3 mobs, then you'll just pop out healing touch, shift back into a kitty, and you know keep going. You know, like let's go. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. And Salson's gonna make so much fun of me. Salson is gonna make fun of me. Smalls, the warrior has died.
How are you? Be good.
Yeah, if it's very again, the only thing I can think of is satisfying. You know, it just feels satisfying. You know, you're like you have all these options. All right, I'm gonna take the stream down, but we're gonna bring it right back up. We're gonna do something I probably didn't think I would ever do in hardcore WoW, and that's create a paladin. I'm actually really frustrated with the warrior, and I have been frustrated with the warrior for the past like 5 levels. I love the warrior. I think the warrior is a great class, but man, they feel very underwhelming at this level in hardcore. It's just like ugh. And just thinking back to my paladin, who I was able to AOE like 6, 7, 8 mobs at once, at this level. Although that was on a private server, so there was a glitch with Seal of Light on private servers where you get double heals, which isn't going to happen on Classic, so we won't have that. But I'm going to start a paladin just for fun and give this warrior a chance to build up a little bit of rest time. So I'm never going to get a character to 60. And honestly, if I don't, I could care less. I mean, as long as I'm having fun, You know, the reason I play World of Warcraft is just to relax and have fun. I'm not trying to, you know, to be like a god or to be like the greatest, you know, I'm the greatest paladin in the world. Yeah, whatever. So although I am a better paladin than that douchebag. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna grab a soda. I'm gonna stop this stream. I'm gonna start up a new stream. We're gonna create the paladin. She is slowly but surely getting close, but I'm gonna give River a little break. I think I just need her again. I feel like I need a break from the warrior. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna level straight up Protection Paladin. Hey, Naz, greetings from Germany, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Protection Paladin is what really started my YouTube channel, playing World of Warcraft. That's what I played pretty much the most on private servers, and it's what I kind of fell in love with. It kind of reinvigorated my love of World of Warcraft, playing Protection Paladin. You know, because I had pretty much really kind of quit playing the game. I wasn't playing it that much. And then I found out about private servers, and I started playing private servers about 4 years ago. And I said, well, let me play a class I've never really done before. A Paladin. I never really played a Paladin that much. Certainly not in Vanilla. I never played one in Vanilla. I said, let me do a spec I've never done before, Protection. At least not in Vanilla. I'd done Protection in some later version of Retail, but it's completely different. So, and I started doing Protection Paladin, and I really fell in love with Protection Paladin. So, anyways, I will be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. It won't be any longer than that, I promise you. I just got to go to the bathroom, grab a drink, check in on my wife. See how she's doing. She's probably asleep right now. And I'll be right back. I'll see you guys on the other side.